welcome back, Pokemon Go players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is, it's not March anymore, it's April 3rd, 2024. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
Hey, it's your boy, Pokemon Trigger, please. We're back at it again. It's been an exciting week and a half.
Yeah,
we got
it's a week and a half.
It has been 2 weeks.
It's been almost 2 weeks, brother. I mean, the last time we did a podcast was on the 20th, didn't we? Like 20th of March. Let's see, how many days is that? Yeah, because we didn't do a podcast the 27th because I know we both had something to do that day, and I was sincerely tired that day for some reason. Then we were supposed to podcast on the 30th with technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Yep.
and of course now we're here. So yeah, it's been actually 2 weeks and a half at this point. That's insane. Actually, no. I guess it has been. No, it's actually been 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks because
2 weeks.
We did podcast on the 20th, and then that's the 20th, and today is the 3rd, so that's exactly 2 weeks since then. Let's not get dwelling down on the all stuff, because it is how it is. We got a bunch of things to talk about. We're here once again to talk about Pokemon Go news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the game just as much as everybody else. Don't forget to check us out at the Pokemon Professor Network /Purified podcast. They changed the logo. Yay! Ken, you're amazing. Wonderful people to work with every single time. Definitely a lot to cover out there. So yeah, we may have some pretty cool news coming up from them pretty soon too. So keep an eye on that. And let's continue on. All right. Well, I got the hiccups now. So if I talk weirdly, it is how it is. But anyways, it's been 2 weeks, brother. It's definitely been an exciting 2 weeks of a bunch of stuff, which I'm probably going to actually look at the notes from last time, because I don't know what happened anymore at this point. But yeah, we had a lot going on. The last weekend and the weekend before that and this weekend and the weekend before that and this weekend and this and that. I don't know, brother. It's like, how's your last 2 weeks been?
It's definitely been fun. Been out to Universal in the last 2 weeks. Other than that, not too much going on. The events have been great. Having a lot of fun with those. I really liked the Rocket Takeover event.
Oh yeah,
It was really awesome. So was very happy to be able to play a good chunk of that. Plus that April Fool's joke was really good.
Yeah, so let's dial it back a little bit. I think we already talked about Groudon, right? We did Groudon Ray Day and everything. We talked about that. Yeah, I think we talked about it like right after the podcast or at the end of that podcast, I think. Yeah, I know, right? Then we had, what event did we have? I'm gonna go to the news or to the news section real quick, because there's been a lot going on. Let's recap what is it. Okay, so we had the Groudon Ray Day with Bird and Wonders with Sarud. So Sarud was a must get for everybody because it is how it is. Before that we had the Weather Wave, but I remember covering that last time anyways. So Sarud, did you get a good Sarud?
No. Funny enough, my first one was better than the last one I got. It sucks that you can't trade it.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll put it in home, I guess. To be honest,
at this point it might be the only good thing about it. I mean, I do have a Sarud over there, so it's not like I need to, anyways. But
it's either that or I save it for Ultra League.
I know, right? My Sarud was also crappy. So I mean, back to the drawing board when it comes down to it. But yeah, I mean, comparing it to other past like gifted or I guess paid research, when it comes down to it, it wasn't a bad to complete or anything like that. And also, I guess it's obvious that they want to sell mythicals, So I guess that's the only thing that we can compare it to, aside from the the Mr. Crimes. So
oh my, yeah, no, I'd always rather pay for a legendary or mythical than a Mr. Mime.
Yeah, I know, right? That was like the worst thing that they could have compared it to when it comes down to it, but it is how it is when it comes down to it. But yeah, I guess having another chance, another mythical is fine. I mean, we're waiting on like a better, Jirachi. Shaman is gonna take us forever to get the shiny, anyways.
Yeah.
I know I'm waiting on a better Diancie, but that's probably not gonna happen for another like 5 years at this point.
Hear us, Niantic.
I know, right? But it is how it is. Birth and Wonders was okay. The chase definitely was the Connie with the flower thing. I didn't get one, Chris. I know you did.
Maybe.
Okay. But after that, actually, I mean, we'll go into a host right now, and we'll go over it when it comes down to it. Yeah, the Birth and Wonders only. I don't think I actually got any shinies from the Weather Wonders event. Not even the Connie. Yeah, because we were looking for the Flabebes too, and I didn't get any of those shinies. Smooshin, Pushiena, Hoppit, Tangela, Oddish, Wobbleflower. Yeah, I didn't get any of the shinies either. No, so I think that was the first event in a long time that I didn't get a shiny that I wanted to. Aside from the Groudons, because the Groudon was probably in between there or something. So, yeah. What did you get anything for the Bird and Wonders, if you remember? Aside from what we'd already talked about.
Yeah, the Cottony was pretty cool too because it's a 13, 15, 15, and it was at my house, so that was kind of cool.
It's like kind of cool. Yeah, sure.
God tier. I think it's I think just a shiny Scyther and Hoppip, which I don't even think they were a part of the event.
Let's check that out again. Let's see.
But I do know
Hoppip was.
Scyther
wasn't as much. So
I will say I did get one near the end of the event that I know was, and it was Pansage. Which, I really needed either the Pansage or Panseer. So very, very happy I got one of them.
Man, I'm jealous because I think that's a green one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I needed that to the collection, but oh well. I mean, like I said,
I still need Panseer.
I was freaking hunting anything that appeared in the wild, and I don't know what the heck was going on. I even was doing research and everything, and it was what it is when it comes down to it.
Yeah, it's all random.
Then moving forward a little bit into the future of that, a few days after that, we start the Team Go Rocket Takeover, taking over the world. But yeah, it was a really good event, actually. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Dude, I loved it.
The spawns were actually pretty good. Eggs were okay. Shadow Pokemons, I mean, all over the place, definitely. And of course, Shadow Groudon. How was your Shadow Groudon, brother?
It sucked.
Yeah, same.
It sucked.
Yeah, it's like, people are like, oh, this is a hundo. It's a hundo. It's like, give me the chance to purify it. Dang it.
Oh my gosh. You're like, I just need that Hondo Groudon, please.
Bro, please. I just need one. What would be the fun? But anyways, yeah, so we had Shadow Groudon, all the Shadow Pokemons. I did get a shiny Bullaby. So, so funny enough, and I was telling you this when we were hanging out today. I did get the second, technically, Bullaby on my way to work. But I think I was speed cap and it ran away. So I was like, God dang it. And that was like at the beginning of the event too. And then after that, I finally got drowsy to, maybe go to sleep today. But I finally got another Bullaby at the end of the event. So I was actually happy about that before. It was actually the last day of the event. So I was also hatching a lot of shiny Pichus for some reason. I almost did back-to-back shiny Pichus.
Wow. You're taking all my peaches.
I know, right? And another shiny Mankey. I
only have one.
Right? Yeah? Okay. And then a shiny Mankey that was on the wild, won the Gold Plus somewhere. So I guess I was part of the event. I don't know. I don't remember at this point. What'd you get? What shinies you get aside from... Yeah, basically, what'd you get?
Yeah, for that event, I got my third shiny Zora, which was a Go Plus.
I hate you.
Dude, there's a page a group I'm in where somebody was catching like 50 Zora a day and didn't get a single shiny, and we compared how many we encountered in our Pokedex, he encountered like 20 more than me, and he hasn't gotten a shiny yet. I'm pretty sure the shiny odds are like 1 in 100 for Zoro personally.
Yeah,
But
no, well, that's for you.
personally, but
Personally.
I did get my first shiny Volibee, and I got a shiny Scraggy from my Adventure Incense. So very happy about that. And then in the wild during the event, I got a shiny Wooper, and I think the last one from that event was a shiny Purloin.
Oh, nice. I
So
think I already
yeah,
have purloins, but that's why I didn't care about too much catching them.
yeah. I don't even remember if I clicked on it or not. I think that might have been a Go Plus.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, that event was pretty nice to me. That's where that one ended.
I kind of wanted another Scraggy, but Scraggy for some, even though it was abundant, I didn't get a
Did
shiny from that.
he was? I thought you did get a second one. Oh, maybe we were
Uh,
just talking about it during the raid
yeah,
hour.
yeah. No, I don't remember getting the second one for the family. I have one. I just don't have it from the event.
Yeah, he's
Um,
a hard one.
yeah. And then after that, of course, right in the same weekend, right before the end of the month, we had Shadow Mewtwo coming back. Um, yeah, so I wanted to really after the last time. I mean, I do have one shiny Mewtwo, shiny Mewtwo, I guess, from the last time they did it, and I went ham that weekend. The first weekend they came out, I was like out every single day, make sure that I was doing every day that I could, make sure the community was out and everything. When this time it came around, I was like, so do I have to rate it?
It. I wanted to raid it more. I only completed 3 Shadow Mewtwo raids.
Mm,
First raid I did with Julie. She got a shiny Shadow. Did a
good.
second raid, nothing. Third raid, Julie got a second shiny Shadow Mewtwo. So yeah, I'm very jealous. I've done like 60 raids with no Shadow shiny Mewtwo. So
Yeah, no, it
it's
was
all
insane.
good.
And I was doing quite a bit. I think I got like a 90 something out of those, but I never got the shiny anyways this weekend. And I didn't do as many because I was out working first, and then when I came to play with everybody, everybody was like, "Oh, it's we're gonna do whatever rates we can find," and we had to coordinate like as much as we could because again,
Yeah,
Shadow Mewtwo doesn't actually appear in every single raid. Um, which I kind of wish they could just do that one weekend or something. It's like, or at least just give us
at
a
least
raid
for
day.
a certain
Just give it.
time
Just give us a
period.
raid day.
Yeah.
Just a 3 hour event for raid day, and we all got to just be doing it. Trust me, everybody will actually waste their money on that. So, but yeah, it was one of those things. And then the second day, I didn't even go out. I was out with the family, getting things done for work and all that. So I just never even cared about wanting to go out and play Mewtwo. So I know a lot of people actually enjoyed it, and that was fine. But again, it's just I don't know if it was the incentive to actually play more of it. I know that I won one, another one technically, but it's just like Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo. I mean, I'm cool with getting a Hondo Shadow and then just using that for some things. But I do like my megas a lot more. I think that's my own like my biggest definite when it comes down to it. So if I'm gonna have a Hondo, I better be a Shando, and then I'm able to Mega Evolve it once Mega Mewtwo comes out. Which again, Niantic, where's Mega Mewtwo for goddamn sake? It's like you teased us 3 years ago, and there's not even a thing for it. So
Dude, yeah, they got to be saving it for one of the Go Fests or
um,
tours.
either that or we're saving it for like the 10-year anniversary or something. That seems like more likely. And we're going into 8 years, so 2 more years of this uh, when it comes down to it. But yeah, so Shadow Mewtwo, of course, Shadow Raikou was actually appearing not during that weekend, but throughout the month. I didn't get one, unfortunately, so it was just like, eh. And at the same time, I wish I could get shiny Raikou in Pokemon Sleep instead, but so that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Anyways, but yeah, overall it was a good event. It had good spawns, good things to do, and yeah, just in general, just I don't know why I actually enjoyed this takeover a lot more than other ones for some reason. Maybe because we have more shiny chances, maybe some things. I don't know.
Yeah, between Volibee and Zora being in the wild, it's just Pokemon you don't really see
Yeah,
very often. So I think it just had a lot of fun potential in the wild.
yeah, I think so too. Oh, Kiwi, I tell you, Drowsy is just like in front of me for some reason.
Plus, I think the rockets are really fun too. I know
Yeah.
some people don't like fighting rockets. I'm one of the people that love fighting rockets personally.
I don't mind fighting the rockets. Trust me, it's a really good thing.
Mhm.
I just wish there was more. I don't know if it's incentive, but more like I don't know, some kind of lore to it. It's like the takeovers are cool and all, but it's just getting repetitive at this point.
I don't mind it personally. I mean, ever since Speediest Chief brought up the fact that you get like a ton of Stardust from them,
Yeah.
it's like what's the one thing you always need in Pokemon Go? Stardust.
Mm.
So I definitely do not mind it one bit.
Yeah. I guess I'm just a little more optimistic that there should be something going on with the rockets and everything. I mean, we had the leaders and Giovanni into Pokemon Go for what at this point for like 4, maybe 5 years now. And I mean, yeah, this lore really keeps up with a few things when we're going at it, but it's basically another Professor Willow at this point if you think about it. Just like if you have some story with them or with Giovanni or something, we just skip whatever. Like we don't even care about this. There's no like actual incentive lore wise. I guess I'm like I'm more of a story kind of guy. So and maybe just bring other characters. I mean, Tingle Rocket is definitely something, but I mean we have definitely more villains in the world of Pokemon. So.
Plot twist: the guy that does the routes, he's also a Team Rocket
Oh
leader.
my god, yeah.
What's his name?
Well, I mean
Mateo.
I know, right? Doesn't Mateo like 7KX actually give you like either a Pawmi or a Bullaby or something?
Dude, did we crack the code early?
We probably did. You never know. Anyways, but yeah, it is how it is when it comes down to it. And then right after that, right after the event ended, and we're like, I was trying to like take away frustration on a lot of the shadow Pokemons that I had. Yeah, Taken Old Fashioned gives us an announcement at the end of the day for some reason. I don't know how, but we did get a April Fool's event, a 24-hour event technically. Excellent day, I guess I should say, but it was fun because everything that you touch was an excellent. Everything you touch is golden and excellent. So an excellent opportunity. We had just the event of 24 hours. Nice or better throws will register excellent throws instead, which it did. You have field research stats that will encounter with Spinda, and if you're lucky, you're shiny. And any pattern of Spinda was actually spawning out of this, not just the one that you actually get from the rotation, I guess. And time research will reward you with Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and 3 golden raspberries. The funny thing about the time research is that it was like probably the most difficult time research that people were actually getting. I didn't think it was that difficult if you knew what you were doing. But a lot of people were talking about it. It's like, oh, you only gave us 24 hours. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is that? It's like you get angry at the mediocre rewards, and yet you will still get angry that the easiest thing you can do is just throw a Pokeball to a Pokemon that's going to hit an excellent, a guarantee, because it's part of the event, and you're still whining about it.
I will say I didn't complete it personally. I thought it was pretty hard.
25 excellent throws in a row, brother. Like seriously, even with the advantage.
Just because the Pokemon kept jumping or attacking,
you just needed to give it a Nana Berry.
Yeah, no, I would throw it a Nana Berry
if you had any.
Got to like 10, and then like I'd get like an Execute, and Execute is one that I struggle to hit even with a nice throw sometimes.
Yeah, you needed to really like time in your throws into easier Pokemons at that point. I remember like at least 5 times broke the streak, and I was in like the 20s at that point. I was like, why did this happen? But I finally got like good Pokemons and just make sure that I Nana Berry them. I usually sometimes exit the encounter and go back because the Nana Berry will actually reset the Pokemon into the middle of the screen and everything. So it was one of those things. But again, the community was kind of like split in this. I always say it's like we need some kind of challenge, and this was the challenge we're looking for. Again, they made it easy for us.
It was fun the whole day. It was fun the whole day, even if I didn't finish it.
But it's also like it was an easier challenge because you had guarantee excellence. Can you imagine doing 25 nice, great, and excellent throws with the regular ability of doing them? Like the ability, like
25 excellent throws in a row
yes,
with no guarantee would be the death of me.
yeah.
I would have a heart attack.
And imagine doing that in a 24-hour period too. So that would have been.
Yeah, what would they give you? A guaranteed Galarian bird for that?
That would probably be pretty cool. But for 25, I'd probably say give us, I don't know, like a third stage evolution. But if like you have like 50,
You're like more realistically, yeah.
like 50 maybe to 100, that would actually be insane. Can you imagine 100 excellent throws in a row gives you a Galarian bird guarantee?
Dude, do you know how much people would be pissed with Niantic for that? Yeah, it's
challenge accepted, brother.
But...
Challenge accepted, brother. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, community will actually rage because of it. But anyways,
I'd be pretty mad.
I'll be like, you know what? If I get it, I get it. If not, then that's it. I'm not a good player, brother. That's what separates the casual to the hard grinder, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
a good IV Galarian bird though.
Yeah, no, I mean it is from research. Although you probably get a 10-10-10 anyways. So, but yeah, it was a cool event. 24 hours to complete it and everything. I know the community was split, but it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. I think that's all the 2 weeks worth of like catches and everything. Did you get any hundos?
No hundos. But I did get a shiny Spinda from that event.
Nice.
And when I got home that night, I got a shiny Buizel and a shiny Morlul.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but that's all I got for the recap. I think that event was awesome. We were talking people that were level 49 and needed it for 50 had easy excellent throws.
Yeah.
The XP grind was awesome. The quests gave really good Stardust. So yeah, personally, I think when they do these April Fool's jokes that help the player a lot, I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, it just makes it like
a lot better than Pidgey.
It also kind of makes you wonder that in the end of the day, you know, they give you the chance to do this kind of things to help the players, and even though it's different every time, people just want the pixelated ones anyways.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah, ending the week, and of course up to today, I get 2 more shinies. A Tapu Lele, which you know has been dreadful for anybody getting a shiny these days for some reason, Chris included.
I still need it.
And shiny Pidove, because you know why not? You click on something, you get shinies. So, and for Hondos, I did get a couple of Hondos since the last time, so that's pretty cool. I got a Meryl. I think that was another research one.
You catching up?
I know, right? Bacon from research. Pomni from the eggs, which now is a Palmot, so pretty cool. And then Smallville, or Smallville, whatever it's called, all the way to our Walila. So I'm actually happy that that's another cool Hondo that I got. So I wanted to evolve it because of the decks and everything anyways. Any other shadows, anything that you think you might got and look was pretty cool? I got some almost Purify Hondos, Hondo Purify PG that I won't Purify. Yeah, but Shadow Ground sucked. I did get an extra large Mashab from that.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
I did get. I know I got a really good rank Zora. So I was really happy about that. Like it's good ranked either for Great League or Ultra League. So if it ever gets like really meta prevalent, then I'll be good to go for that. I don't remember too much other than that. I got a decent Mandibuzz for Great League. I do know that. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I got anything too exciting to be honest.
Yeah, I think I got a good Gavancho though. I just evolved it. A good thing I took away the frustration.
Yeah. I'm really glad we had till midnight for that because that made it a. I'm a guy that likes to put things off
until the last minute.
Yeah, so I am glad we had till midnight for that.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Again, I did a few things that I knew I needed to take frustration off, and then of course I get the good stuff afterwards, you know. So
yeah. The 5 minutes after the event ends, you get a rocket balloon, and you're like, well.
Lord have mercy. But anyways, but yeah, that's all the events for the last 2 weeks, and again, it it's just a lot when it comes down to it. But we got a lot of news to talk about anyway, so let's get right into
Yes,
it.
sir.
You know, so yeah, we got we're right into the first 3 days of April, but we definitely had a good chunk of events going on. We're gonna talk about this first event just because it is the next event that's actually gonna be happening right away. It's called Sizable Surprises with the World of Wonders. How it is, you know. Pretty cool picture, of course, of Whelmer, Wimpod, Celesteela, and Kartana. So it looks like some Ultra Vs are coming. This is happening on Thursday, April 4th at 10 a.m. local time to Tuesday, April 9th at 8 p.m. local time. Bonuses for this event. 2x experience for successfully catching Pokemons with a nice throw or better. That's cool. Anybody who's learning this experience. Increased chance of encountering XXS and XXL Pokemon in the wild. So large and small. Increased chance of encountering Shiny Whelmer. If you're lucky.
Thanos.
Man, the mediocre Thanos is here. And also, this bonus does not stack with cash experience bonus with the iPro Community Day Classic.
I can't help but notice that they didn't put that asterisk next to the extra extra small and extra extra large, which means Bagan might be an increased chance of being extra extra small and extra extra large.
Interesting.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool. The cash bonus not stacking is not, but you know. Anyways, we have wild encounters for the day of the event or the days of the event. Also, for the very first time in Pokemon Go, you're able to encounter Shiny Whip-Up if you're lucky. That's actually a pretty good shiny. I like it.
I like that shiny.
Yeah.
The evolution is kind of subtle, but the first one's cool.
Yeah. As for spawns, Diglett, Mantine, Whelmer, Joltik, that's pretty cool. Tynamo, Cutiefly, again, Winpot, Citadel, and then some trainers might even encounter Onix and Snorlax in the wild. Extra small Snorlax. Chunky Snorlax.
I was thinking extra extra large, but you know, I'll take both. I'll take it.
I know, right? Out of all of this, Dynamo and Ceratora, the other ones are not shiny available, but everything else is. So good luck, trainers out there, for anything. I'm definitely gonna go for a couple of Snorlax, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Also, we have Zach in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. He says, "How's everybody doing?" And we're doing fantastic and sleepy, but you know,
doing dandy.
Indeed. For the race, we have 1-star race: Fungus, Clink, Esper, and Tabo. Why? 3-star race, we have Alolan Secutor, Galarian Weezing, Gyarados, Snorlax. Okay. 5-star race, we have Southern Hemisphere Celesteela and Northern Hemisphere Kartana. The Ultra Beasts are back, and their shinies will finally be available for everybody to get. So that's actually pretty cool. I do like both shinies. I know that Kartana makes him a little bit small when it comes down to it, but imagine you could also get an extra small Kartana.
Extra small shiny.
There you go. So yeah, it is how it is. Mega Race will have Mega Charizard X. I mean, you get a Mega Charizard X extra small, but whatever, how big it may be.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty sure. Anyways, field regions encounters. The following ones will appear: Onix, Snorlax, Whelmer, Tynamo, Cutiefly, Wimpod. Do not give me Tynamos, please. So that's probably gonna be in the stack or something like that when it comes down to it.
Oh no!
Somebody says excellent throw on XX small Cortana. Good luck.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah,
I won't even try.
Master Ball it is. Anyways, collection challenges. We'll have collection challenges with I think the Whelmer collection challenges right now. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? That's the showcases. Now, collection challenges will receive raspberries, pineapples, experience, encounter with Wimpod and Whelmer. If you're lucky, you make a shiny once. That is cool as it is. But yeah, in the showcases, that event Team Pokemon, I already entered a showcase and it was Whelmer, so we're good there.
Yeah, I entered a Tynamo one. I took a picture because the point difference for the top 3 was 1. Like it went 428, 429, and then I had 430.
Oh,
so
Lord.
I was like, is that on purpose?
I had a Shadow Whelmer, but I guess that's not small big enough or something. I don't know. It is how it is. But yeah, pretty cool event. The whole XS small and XS large really is what's keeping us a lot of entertained when it comes down to it. Can you see how small we get a Joltik out of it? You know, so imagine getting an XL on that. That'd be pretty cool. What do you think of this event so far, Chris?
I think it's pretty fun. I know a lot of people really like Shiny Whelmer. I am a big fan of the size differences.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty cool. Like they remind me of the alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus. So yeah, definitely going to be a lot of fun, even with the Go Plus going. I think you might find a lot of surprises. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one.
Yeah, definitely. I am definitely on that. I am also waiting for my tiny Pokemon collector, the XX Small Metal. So this will probably push me over the top. I am
Oh,
like less than 50 away from it.
don't forget if you get an extra small, you can evolve it if it evolves, and it counts towards the medal.
See, here's the thing, and I'll tell you here right now. I will not be doing that for the reason that I want to complete it with just the catches.
Fair enough. Keep in mind after the fact, though, if you want to transfer them, it keeps in your decks for the really small one that you evolved
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't really matter when it comes down to. I just want to complete it with catches only. I think I had like maybe 2 or 3 evolutions out of those. So,
Mhm.
but regardless of maybe, I'm just I don't know. I'm a collector in the way that I want to catch it the way that it is. So
Okay.
I don't know. I make it difficult for myself if I wanted to, but you know. So if not, I would have completed that medal like a long time ago at this point. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so next up on the list of news, because it is how it is, we got London Games. What is going on with the London Games? Well, London Games Festival 2024 from March 29 to April 15. So technically, this is already ongoing since the beginning of or the end of March. We're invited to the London Games Festival of 2024. This year celebrates the 9th anniversary of the citywide event where players across the country can connect with fellow enthusiasms, meet industry pioneers, and explore different gaming events. This means we have some exciting IRL gameplay and bonuses for you if an offer that you do not want to miss. In-game offer, 50% off our special bundle offer. 2 incense, 2 incubators, 2 lucky eggs, and up for just 320 Pokecoins. That's pretty cool. This offer is for all UK and Ireland players, so you can take advantage even if you cannot take the festival. Anybody can take me there for a second? In the London for those days, take part in person for the IRL gameplay, which will be geolocated in and around the Battersea Power Station only. Interesting. You'll be able to unlock this event's exclusive extras and rewards. Fair research. Send 5 gifts and attach a sticker to each. Rewards with a Pokemon encounter. Earn 6 hearts with your body. Rewards a Pokemon encounter. And catch 10 Pokemons. It rewards a Pokemon encounter. So, I guess. I mean, I don't know what Pokemons are looking into. There's a time research. Me, you, and Pikachu. Make a new friend. Rewards 1,000 Stardust. Trade a Pokemon. Rewards 1,000 experience. Completion is a Pokemon encounter. Red Party had Pikachu. Take a snapshot of everybody. Rewards 20 Pikachu candy. Why? Completion of 1 instance and 1 lure. Hey, at least they give you premium items, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Lures will last for 3 hours, not including the golden lure. And then lures have a chance of attracting unknown L, which to note that the unknown is not shiny available. Yeah, you messed up
Taking
there.
a no.
I know, right?
Yeah, taking a no.
Basically. Oh my goodness. Other bonuses: 2 times body existence chance, and then half Stardust cost for trades.
That's good.
It's an okay event if you're in the London area, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Not too shabby when it comes down to it, but I mean, it is only for a couple of days here and there's like half a month. So by the time you get to it and finish it up, you know, it is how it is when it comes out. Do let us know, though.
Yeah.
We would love to actually hear anybody who actually goes and gets those experiences and encounters and everything. And you're like, I don't know. I wish I could.
Yeah. Something extra, not crazy.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna be like Go Fest experience kind of deal. So not like we don't need like the entire freaking group going, anyways. You know, so. But yeah, that's the London Games when it comes down to it. How about you let us know about the World of Wonders ticket part number 2, Chris?
All right. People will stop wondering why they bought the ticket now, because the people that bought it before, at least I was one of the people that didn't really realize the fact that you were only getting part 1 of all the different parts when you bought it. So now part 2 is available.
Yeah.
Starting April 1st, trainers who purchase or already purchase the Wonder Ticket can access part 2 of the unique World of Wonders experience. So what's cool about this one is that this month you'll be able to get all the different EVs and evolutions with a cherry blossom crown, which is very cool. And I believe each of them can be shiny, is what I'm hearing. So that is really cool. So they say each part of the Wonder Ticket will be revealed at the start of each month throughout the World of Wonders, and trainers will be able to access all the timed research regardless of when they make the purchase. So you should still be able to get part 1.
That's cool. That's at least, kind of reassuring for the reason that, can you imagine that you go 1 month of not actually purchasing it, and then all of a sudden you just get
And
part 2 and
it's
3,
not
and it's the same
available.
price and everything. So like, yeah, I'm glad that they took that kind of win when it comes down to it, for that reason. So yeah, continue on.
They say you can claim the rewards for completing the Wonder timed research at any point until June 14th at 8 p.m. local time. Obviously, do it sooner than later. This is one of the only things I do not put off.
Yeah,
And
that's for
then,
sure.
you can buy the Wonder ticket until June 1st at 10 a.m. So make sure you get way before that.
Though, I mean, there is one silver lining, well, not a silver lining, but more kind of like a warning when it comes down to it. You may be able to actually buy it until then, but then completing it before then, it's gonna probably be really hard for y'all.
Yeah, because if you buy it at June, like on the last possible day, you only have less than 2 weeks to complete it. Don't do that.
And that will be all 3 parts when it comes down to it. So yeah, you'll be like going a little bit higher. Although, you know what, that would be a cool challenge. Can you
That
imagine?
would be funny to stress out your friend. Just buy it for
So,
them the last possible day.
Here you go. Good luck.
Oh my gosh. The Wonder ticket. If you guys do not know, it is $10. Personally, I think it's a pretty good buy. And what does part 2 entail? Well, I already told you it has all the evolutions. If you don't know, I believe that is currently 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you get the Eevee, and then Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. And they should all be shiny available, which is really cool.
Yeah, they don't mention it here. They don't have an asterisk when it comes to it, but a lot of people who have already been claiming it actually been getting the shinies. Joe Maverick, one of them, I think he got like, I don't remember at this point.
I think he said Vaporeon.
I think so. If not, it would have been Jolteon. I can't remember, but I've been claiming them. I'm in the last step. Technically, I'm waiting for the Sylveon, of course, but
he wants it.
I just need a shiny, please.
Yeah, I think these are really cool. I'm a big fan of costume Pokemon, especially the shinies.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. You also get a Lucky Egg, a Poffin, Incense, 2 Charge TMs, a Premium Battle Pass, Silver Pineapple Berries, a Star Piece, and more. I think the first 2 parts personally paid for it, in my opinion. Especially the fact you get one of each evolution. I don't think it would count. Like, I don't think the evolutions count for anything other than towards your Pokédex. So sadly, like Amanda, I know she's trying to evolve all the different evolutions.
I think she already
sadly,
finished
this
that.
wouldn't count. Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't think that would count towards.
It doesn't. It has to be evolved. So
yeah,
it's cool that you get them. I mean, good register in the Pokédex, but can you imagine getting a flower crown or a Sakura crown or whatever it's called, cherry blossom crown? Cherry blossom and Sakura is the same thing. So
yeah, if I get the Espeon or Umbreon, I'd love it.
Yeah, I definitely think that will be a really cool shiny when it comes down to it. But just to summarize one last thing, definitely make sure that you are completing your time resets as soon as possible, so that way you get your encounters as soon as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same information from the last one anyways. So thank you, Chris. Now we have the entire month of April pan out for us here, so it's time to talk about the Dumpto news. Woohoo! my favorite time of the month, which technically was last month, but you know what it is. So, April content updates. We have a lot of, Mega Heracross, Kartana, Shadow Entei, and Celesteela made his debuts again and again and again, because this is actually like a month of like brand new shinies.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, man, this is kind of crowded.
Yeah, it is. So we start with the 5-star race, which we actually already talked about. The Celesteela and Kartana will be coming into Pokemon Go with their shiny availability Pokemons. April 4th to April 12th for both of them. Then remember, Northern Hemisphere for Kartana, Celesteela, Southern Hemisphere. And then after that, on April 12th, they continued the Tapu Life. Tapu Bulu comes back from April 12th to April 25th. I don't know if they tell us about if it has a Major Madness, but we're going to assume it's going to have that. And then Registeel comes back from the 25th to the May 2nd. For some reason, the Regis are just included in this kind of months, so. But Registeel is the better one of them all. So you might as well get a better one or a good one out there. Mega Race, Mega Charizard X, April 4th to the 13th. Mega Heracross, the debut of these big guy. Anyways, Mega Heracross from April 13th to April 25th. Mega Aggron comes back for the first time in a while from April 25th to May 2nd. Shadow Race, Mega Entei will appear all weekends and throughout the weekends of April. So get your shiny Shadow. I don't know if I want it. Anyways. Oh, well, here we go. Feature attack, Nature's Madness for Tapu Bulu. That's how it is. So what?
They're hiding it.
They were only hiding it because they want to meet. They go crazy. Events for this. So we already talked about the sizable surprises starting on April 4th. April 7th, this weekend on Sunday, is April's Community Day Classic, which is Bacon from 2 to 5. The Bagger event from April 12th to April 17th, we'll talk about it in a moment. Mega Heracross Raid Day. Woohoo! So if you actually don't get yours throughout the week, you'll get a day to do it. 2 to 5. Get your Shandos, because you get a higher chance of getting a shiny anyway. Whew, okay. I know, Drowsy's getting there. April 20th, Community Day. It's happening on the 20th. 2 to 5. We don't know the Pokemon yet. I don't know why. April 22nd to the 26th, Sustainability Week. This is a cool event to actually, help out clean up your beaches and everything. So, and the community out there. And then April 28th, Hatch Date. I believe I probably will not be able to play this event. Hopefully, it's not a cool Pokemon that I want. If not, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my! 28th.
Yeah, I think that's a Sunday.
That is a Sunday. Interesting.
Yeah,
I can do that one, but I think Heracross, I'm only gonna be able to do like half.
I'm gonna try to see what I can do, because that actually, and if you guys don't know at this point, I'll be closing on the house next month, or I'm sorry, this month. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of things to the house, and I want to make sure we get it done. So if I get the chance to go out, cool. If not, I'm gonna be too tired. If it's Bresta with a shiny, I'm gonna kill somebody, or something like that. But anyways, we'll figure out when we get that news. Anyways, raid hours, Tapu Lele, which we already had today on April 3rd, Kartana and Celesteela April 10th, and remember that happens in your hemispheres. Tapu Bulu for 2 weeks. Why not? Because Chris doesn't get any more Tapu shinies.
Bro, I think Tapu's the only one I got on my own.
Tapu Gogo, yeah, I know, right? Then we have Spotlight Hour, Subat with 2 times candy transfer. Sorry that we couldn't actually announce this, but we did transfer all our Pokemons already. Oh, I got a tentacle in my house. That's cool.
Papa Hanky's blessing you.
I know, right? Crognard, April 9th, 2 times Evolution Experience. Trubbish, 2 times Catch Experience. Why didn't just put the starters on that? That would have been cool. And then Clefairy, April 30th, from 2 times Catch Candy. I forgot about April 16th. We have Caterpie, Weedle, and Wurmple.
Oh.
If you guys want to actually do a Lucky Egg and start evolving all those Pokemon, that'd be pretty cool, because those are like the cheapest evolutions of them all. And then swing by with the in-game shop for a Wonder Ticket surprise. Shiny debuts. Exciting month so far. Yeah, I actually think that there's a lot to really be excited about it this month for sure.
A lot of new hunts, yeah.
Yeah, that Heracross, bro. I want that. I already have a Heracross Hondo. I got lucky.
Bravo!
So I'm just waiting for the I'm just waiting for the Mega Energy to come out. So
Yeah, I don't think I have a hundo for that.
I'll be trading a few then.
Yeah, I know I got a 98. I don't think I got a hundo.
It would be cool to get a Shando. I'm just saying.
Just put it out there.
Put it out there. But we'll figure it out when we get there. Definitely try to do the Mega Ray Day for it, so that would be pretty cool.
I do have a hundo. Okay.
Okay. We're ready. Put it as your buddy. Get ready to walk it.
Yeah, just put a little tag on that real quick.
Yeah, you were like, oh shit.
Just in case.
I forgot. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. However, we're gonna actually like dip into the one of the events because it is when it comes down to it. So we do have the bag up event happening, right after the next event that happens because I forgot all the event names at this point. We got news about this today anyway, so we're gonna cover it anyways. The bag out event, Friday, April 12th at 8 a.m. to Wednesday, April 17th at 8 p.m. local time. This is all about bugs, y'all. 2 times experience for successfully catching Pokemon with a nice throw or better. Increased candy for nice throws or better. Increased candy XL for nice throws or better for trainers that are 1 and up. And increased chance of encountering Shiny Combi and Shiny Burmy in the event. I guess that's cool. Are you okay with this kind of bonuses?
Yeah, yeah, I need a female Combi. I'm just hoping I don't get 3 males. I don't want to put that energy out there, but I really hope I get a female Shiny Combi from this event.
Yeah, that would be cool, right? I mean, I got one from GoFest a few years back anyways, but it is how it is. And it was Go Plus too. Anyways. Also, we have Ask the Pokemon Turns podcast, Mr. David here in the chat. Thank you so much. Chris will get 3 shiny male combis. Perfect. So,
no.
Thank you for joining us, David. Well, encounters, we have Caterpie, Weedle, Shuckle, Wurmple, Kricketot,
Bro.
Combi, Swaddle, and Dwebble. Also, encounters with Ninkata and Cutiefly, if you look at it. So,
the perfect event.
And for some
reason, Shuckle in there?
Yeah, I know, right? Shuckle is all the rage. Get the Shanda Shuckle, brother. That will be your bait forever.
I'll make it my buddy, yeah.
Forever. For some reason, Swaddle is not shiny available, so I don't know why they were not thinking of that, but I guess it is how it is. Rates will be the following. 1-star Pineco, Shuckle, Ninkata, and Scorpy. Do not do a 1-star Shuckle even if it kills you. So 3 stars, Beedrill, Pinsir, and Kleavor. That's pretty cool. Tapu Bulu in 5-star rates. And Mega Charizard X until the 13, and the Mega Heracross debut with shiny Coolio. It is how it is. Also, once 2 or more trainers successfully complete an in-person raid, more Pokemon will appear around that gym when hosted for the raid for 15 minutes. What do you mean more Pokemon though? Interesting. Okay, so this is kind of like the Elite Raid bonus that we had when it first came out and then it broke.
Yeah.
And the same thing that happens with, the 4-star raids for the community dates. I guess they're implementing it for the events. I'm actually okay with that, but what kind of Pokemons are going to spawn is the question. They just say more Pokemon.
Because most of the time, whenever I've seen it, it replaces the spawns of whatever's there. But the fact it says more Pokemon means that it'd be opening up more spawn points, right?
Probably. Most likely. Guess give us Larvesta in the wild.
Oh my gosh. You really want that Larvesta.
I want a shiny Larvesta. Give us like a hidden shadow release or something, or shadow drop, I guess I should say. David says it's like, wait, 1-star Shuckle is possible, right? 3-star is the one that is a Spain. Still will be a pain even if it's a 1-star.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it now with 2 accounts and see how long it takes.
Try it with 1 account first because it's 1-star, right? It can't be as difficult.
Yeah, I think at minimum 3-star was when you started needing 2 back in the day.
Yeah, probably. But it is how it is. So we'll definitely try it when we get there. It's still like, a weekend so out before we actually complete that.
I mean, hey, yeah, I might just do it for the lol.
Yeah. Then we have Field Research stats. The following Pokemon will be able to encounter in Field Research. Paras, Venonat, Plant, Sandy, and Trash Blurmy. Carablast, Shelmet, Dewpider, which actually is a holdout shiny for me, and Windbot, which is a brand new shiny from the last event, which is the event that's going on tomorrow, but you know how it is. And then some challenges or some for research will actually earn you Mega Energy for Beedrill, Pinsir, and Scissor. I like that. Very good addition to the pool because I know a lot of people probably don't do that many raids in these days, anyways.
Yeah, or the people that missed out on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Collection challenges rewards with Mega Energy for certain bug type Pokemon. Hey, if it give us like free Mega Heracross energy, that'd be cool. New avatars, items. Burmy with the Burmy earrings.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty cool actually. We also have male combi bags and female combi bag. I mean, sure. And showcases. Yeah, event team Pokemon for the showcases. I actually do like the earrings and it comes down to it, you know.
Those earrings are awesome.
What do you think of this event so far, Chris?
I think it's cool. I am more excited, I think, for the event before it, the size different event.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe it will go crazy. Maybe the quest will be awesome, and I'll change my mind. But right now, it's slightly less exciting than the size event.
Like I said, there's still. I mean, somebody pointed it out, and they said
sizable surprises.
We hadn't had it in brand new Pokemon release in a while in 2024 so far.
Yeah, they said brand new Pokemon, but they mean like
they don't mean
new
shinies.
Dex entry.
Yeah,
they don't count like form changes. I don't think like Origin Dialga and Palkia. I don't think they count.
Yeah, no, they don't count on anything like that. So that's not a debut when it comes down to it. So I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there, I guess. But yeah, I think this bug up event is mostly for Heracross, but all the bugs are cool. I mean, they are kind of easier to catch, anyways.
I'm a bug fan, a little bit of A-Drive.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, that is the bug out event. Then the next news Mega Heracross Raid Day. It will be here pretty soon. So yeah, go ahead and talk about Mega Raid Day. How about that?
All right. Locally, we get Heracross, but this is the first and only time, I believe.
Skill issue.
We'll be the first and only time I think we'll be able to get the Mega Energy on Saturday, April 13th, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. You'll be able to get Mega Heracross in Mega Raids, and if you're lucky, you'll get a shiny Heracross. The event bonuses: remote raid pass limit will be increased to 20 from Friday, April 12th at 5 p.m. to Saturday, April 13th at 8 p.m. PDT. So keep in mind you can do some remotes the day before, the night before. If you have any friends in other areas or you want to join raid groups or something the night before, just in case you want that shiny. The Pokemon Go web store has a Raid Ultra ticket box available for Heracross Raid Day for $5, which includes a bonus premium Raid Battle Pass. Interesting. At no additional cost. What? That's interesting. Oh, okay, because it's the same one that you would buy in the store, the regular store. Okay, that makes sense.
So basically, for a penny less, you just buy the ticket and you get all the bonuses from before. So
yeah, they're saying because it's the thing under, but you also get an extra pass, is what they're saying. But they put it on top of it. So you'll be able to buy it 3 days before the ticket is available in the in-game shop. And the one that's available in the in-game shop is the event exclusive ticket. For $5, you can get 8 additional raid passes from spinning gym photo disc, increased chance to get rare candy extra large from raid battles, 50% more XP from raid battles, and 2 times Stardust from raid battles. The bonuses will be effective from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on the 13th. pretty much for any raid. So keep that in mind. And pretty cool. If you want it, I would get it from the web store just to get that one extra pass. Let's be real.
I mean,
It
you are
makes a
basically
difference.
paying the same amount if you would get
Yeah.
it, and you just get the extra pass regardless. So that will be a good thing, anyways. Also, Mega Heracross is really not that hard to take out. So
No,
it's
quad week to
quadruple.
flying.
Yeah, that Mega Rayquaza is gonna have a heyday on that day. So yeah, I would still suggest Mega Evolving either a fighting or a bug type, just to get the X large if you are not in the zone that we are, because we kind of already have all the extra large gun for that. So
Yeah, it's probably going to be possible to beat this one with 2,
yeah, so
just because of that weakness.
but I'm sure people will go out and about when it comes down to it. I'll try my best to go about it, and Chris will try his best to do a couple if he can.
Yeah. I just need enough Mega Energy to evolve it once, and I'm good. To be honest, that shiny would be cool, but I really need that Mega Energy.
The Shunda though. Anyways. But yeah, so that's the Mega Raid Day. At this point, kind of Mega Raid or any type of Raid Days kind of makes the same addition. I mean, the primals were cool. The Heracross is still cool, as is debut when it comes out. Oh my god. Yeah. That's how I'm starting to get. All right, so some miscellaneous news here and there. We're gonna skip our sleep news because, again, it is how it is. We'll probably just recap real quick, but it comes down to it. But there's a few changes that's happening in the world of Pokemon. Quality of life changes, like we mentioned for the last 2 weeks, are happening. There's been a new change to the way your character looks, and Zoe too does kind of pointed it out.
Oh yeah.
So she's actually flying out or flying into the European International Championships, what we'll talk about in just a moment. And then she goes ahead and says it's the moment that she landed, her character completely changed. So
what you say, generic makeup?
Yeah, I know, right? It's landed in London and had my entire genetic makeup rewritten. And that's hilarious. Yeah, it's cool that they're trying to do a couple of changes here and there. I still think that there needs to be a bit of a refining when it comes down to it. Also, shout out to Zoe. But I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there, I guess. It reminds me of the leader change a year or 2 ago. Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool, too.
Nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel when it comes down to it. But yeah, so that's a couple of changes here and there. The biggest one that actually has had the community divided is changes to the AR feature. And this was happening a couple of days before or anything when it comes down to it. Because I remember a friend of ours, Kiki, she was trying to do the AR feature thing, and then it says that her device wasn't supporting AR or something. So when that happened, and then literally maybe a day later, they went ahead and announced this. Trainers, updates are coming to AR mode and Pokemon Go. See more details here. So we're gonna go into this right here, and this is the most generic support page that they have put it in there, because it literally doesn't just only gives you information when it comes down to it. But we're gonna read it just to make sure that you guys are aware of what's going on. So in Pokemon Go, you can use AR to interact with Pokemon in various ways in the real world. To reflect updates into the AR technology, the different ways in which you use AR in Pokemon Go are also changing. And this is what's happening to the Pokemon encounters, body snapshots, and Go snapshots. The wild encounter Pokemons, for the majority of the wild encounters, you can continue to use AR in the same manner in which you have used to. One notable exception is encountering with Pokemons with certain Pokemons that previously require AR, such as Mew and Celebi, will no longer carry this requirement. Yeah, I think wasn't it the first time you encounter Celebi or Mew, you actually had to be in AR to catch them or something? You're trying to remember, right?
AR for which one?
For Mew and Celebi. Whenever you actually encounter Mew and Celebi for the first time, I think you actually had to be in AR as the encounters. So those requirements are no longer there for those encounters. So that's actually interesting. When it comes to
yeah. Ooh, is it just static? That's gotta look kind of lame, but I get it.
I mean, with how many years we had Mew and Celebi, but any new players out there will just have the static encounters of whatever's happening. Also, Adino in the house. Thank you. But yeah, that's an interesting when it comes down to it. Now it says also your body snapshot. Taking photos of your body Pokemon will not require you to have AR enabled on your device and within Pokemon Go. If you have AR disabled, or your device doesn't support AR, you can disable AR completely and interact with and for photos of your body against a static background. So do you use the quick feed feature for your body, Chris?
Uh, yeah, I personally have it turned. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying not having it in AR
Yeah,
when feeding them.
but the difference
I don't use
was,
the quick treat too often.
yeah, I use it all the time, especially when I'm in the hurry. I usually just do that so that way, my body can get the steps that it needs. Um, but yeah, it basically just will be a green counter. I'll show it to you guys when it comes out in just a moment. I'm trying to catch this Adino too, anyways, because Adinos are like instantly have to catch. Oh my god, come on! It's just like
They are evil.
10 ultra balls for that thing, um, and I still don't catch it. God dang it! Anyways, and then Go Snapshot, taking photos of a Pokemon that you previously caught using AR photo will require AR. This applies to photos of any Pokemon in your storage, except for your body Pokemon. If your device doesn't support AR, you can disable AR to take photos of the wild Pokemon. So, all right. So let's get into the nitty gritty when it comes out to it. Also, I didn't catch that Audino. God damn it. Anyways, the nitty gritty when it comes down to it is that they're taking away a somewhat of a grinder feature when it comes down to it, especially when it comes to the wall encounters. We have the ability to do quick cache, and that's the easiest way for us to just click on the Pokemon, do the quick cache mechanic, and then exit out, and you go to the next Pokemon here and there. However, in AR, it was a lot quicker because you can just turn AR mode on, and the Pokemon will be there and ready to go, and then you can do the quick cache mechanic here and there, and then it takes like an extra second or two. Actually, no, it would be like 2 seconds shorter to catch the Pokemon and all that. Now you can't do that. You're not able to use AR because you're gonna have to actually click on the little patches of grass, and then the Pokemon itself will appear afterwards. But that actually adds a couple extra seconds to your catch encounter, which again, it has the community divided in the sense that they feel like they're being punished to actually use this kind of feature, which again, it doesn't portray to, I want to say, 80 to 90% of the players, because we don't even touch AR half the time. So I don't know. What are your thoughts with this, Chris?
Yeah, I feel bad because I think the people that really like AR are kind of a minority in the game, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I think the people that enjoy the AR and take the AR photos and everything are a huge what I'm trying to say. They make really cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they do all their photos and everything, and the ones that are even edited and everything. I think that looks really nice. Um, but it does make me think, just like you told me today. I do think they're trying to work on it so it gets better, and they can do even cooler things in the future. I'm interested to see what they're doing, but it is annoying that right now AR fast catches aren't working.
It's not that they're not working; they're not intended to work anymore. That's the point of this new
Yeah,
change. And this was like kind of like shadow drop. It was already kind of like happening, but people were not understanding what's going on until this announcement from the support team was actually out. So I don't know. I don't know how I can see it in different lights. I think they're doing something now. We usually don't try to cover a lot of like the leaks and things that are happening in the game, because again, Pokemon Go just gets leaked anyways with all the changes that are happening. However, there is one thing takeaway when it comes down to it. There's been a lot of additions to the AR mechanics that looks like they're thinking of doing something with either the body or the wall encounters to make it more immerse into the game. So now that way you're not playing the game, you're actually enjoying the outdoor life in the end of the day. So I don't know if that's what they're looking to do. And again, this is just a speculation, but I think there's a reason of these changes, and I'm sure that they will hear from them in the near future. I'm not saying it's going to happen like, literally next week or something. I mean, it could happen, but it's something that it's keep in mind that there is something out there that we're working on to make sense of it all in the end of the day. So yeah, I guess that's my 2 cents on it. And hopefully it doesn't, trickle down to having fixed all the other issues. Or I'm sorry, to fix all the other issues and not fix the most beneficial ones, especially the quick catch mechanic. Please don't ever fix that. So, but yeah, that's how it is on that. You want to go over a quick sleep news, or do you just want to move on? Because we're about over an hour at this point.
I mean, we could just mention the electric Raikou stuff really quick.
Well, I mean, so Pokemon Sleep, what's happening in the game right now? Raikou has been introduced with 2 other legendaries coming in the next few months, hopefully. People are getting the shinies. We're all getting like high drowsy power and all that. So it's been pretty cool. I got a shiny Slowbro the other day.
I saw that. A top
cool.
belly.
Yeah, actually, was it a top belly? I think it was.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, probably. And then of course, you're getting electric types here and there when it comes down to it. So, Raikou, it is a hard Pokemon to befriend in Pokemon Sleep, but you do have the resources out there. The first Raikou that everybody gets will be the same for everybody, and then everything else after that, it's beggars can't be choosers. So
yeah.
Also, I with the guy. Thank you.
Yeah, use your master biscuits. Get all the Raikou main you can from the quests, from your buddies, and get as many incense and Raikou biscuits as you can. So you can catch whatever you can, and then all those shiny chances. If either of us get a shiny Raikou, it's gonna be wild, man. They're so rare.
And it's not to say that Raikou will only spawn with incense. You are still gonna be like in the lucky option if you do get a Raikou, but you have to have high drowsy power and a strong master rank when it comes out.
And it's still rare, yeah.
And it's still rare, so it's like almost the same as like a Galarian Bird at this point, if you think about it. But so,
honestly,
yeah. Anytime above Master Ball 9, okay, that makes sense.
And it's like
I think it's only green now, right?
The first that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why would you want to stay in green? Sleep styles. If you still need some. But if you're trying to get new Pokemon, new sleep styles, I just don't feel like a lot of people that have been playing for a good chunk want to stay there personally.
Yeah, I think so too.
But whenever they do an event, they like to put it there.
Well, I'm definitely going to go back to Lapis after this week because it's been like 2 weeks now. But that's because I really want to I could also do Tundra, but I don't feel like I have... I just need like a better Abomasnow. I think I have a good one. I need one that gets me eggs. That would be nice. But anyways, but yeah, it is how it is. Also, Guy with the eye. Yeah, I know, right? Guy with the eye. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And then of course, yes, he also saying it's like he's not getting any good Raikous. I think he's also been getting like really bad shinies anyways. So so
I wish you luck.
Yeah, I wish you luck too, brother. I really mitigate when it comes down to some of the shinies. There are some shinies that are really useful, and it's been useful throughout the times. I have a shiny Wynot that gives me like double the apples when it comes down to it. Wobbuffet, I should say. And then I have a what other shiny that I have that I can use? I can't remember at this point. So you have Seraph useful shinies with it as a curse. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious the amount of bad shinies we get anyways. But, it is how it is. Ready to go to sleep. It is how it is. All right. So, PvP section. Get good. Get right. Here we go, Chris. So, we have GVL and Play Pokemon. We'll go over GVL first. We are in the Great League and Ultra Premier. So, that's pretty cool. Premier coming back for the first time.
Was that the noise you did?
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, so when I said like ultra, like when I said Great League and then like
you were like
little ultra premier. Okay, that makes sense. I thought I said it like right up before that, but anyways, Yeah, so that you said that you've been playing some Ultra Premiere, right?
Yeah, I was enjoying it today, and it was funny, cause I was like, man, I'm doing a lot of sets. I was like, shouldn't I be out by now? And then and then we saw that it was because of what's going on
In Europe, basically.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in conjunction to what we're having and the amount of sets that we can play, the European International Championships is happening this weekend. Um, it is one of the major international championships for, like, to get to Worlds and things like that. So for the entire weekend, starting on April 5th throughout April 7th, you're able to watch the training battles live in London, England, and on top of that, trainers who watch at least 30 minutes of the live stream can receive up to a code via Twitch drops for exclusive time research opportunity to catch the Pokemon use with the winner of the Latin American International Championships. That's pretty cool. I don't know what Pokemon they had, so that's pretty cool. All the times listed are in Pacific Daylight Time, and of course you can go to the website twitch.tv/Pokemon Go or YouTube/TV Pokemon Go or Pokemon. We do have some amazing casters. We have Magin Burstings. Also, sorry for if I butchered your names, guys. Sorry about that. Leonor Kogin, Ryan Sakel, which is actually Psionic. Zoe Nowat, which is Zoe Two Dots. And then Steven Sanders, which is 2 Butters, or 20 Butters, whatever the case may be. So, and then, of course, the bracket play is on April 5th. The bracket play top until top 3 as on April 6th, and then the finals, winners, losers, and grand finals will be on April 7th. And just like we mentioned, this actually allows you to play more sets right now in Go Battle League. So if you're taking advantage of that, it would be cool. I kind of wish it was Masters, but it is how it is. Until Sunday. That's pretty cool. So take advantage of those battles. If you actually go into your Pokemon news section and click on the European, you can get up to 10 battle sets per day. So that's like 50 battles or 20 battles or something like
that. Yeah, that should be 50.
Yeah, 50.
10 sets, 5 battles. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm also glad that a lot of the other content creators out there are actually being sent out to the internationals to really host what is Pokemon Go PvP. So that's pretty cool. And then I think if you're actually in the venue, you did get some cool spawns, new spawns, and everything like that. So luckily, the only thing that's happening this weekend is Community Day Classic. So it's not like they're missing out on anything. So, any updates on the Swiss Masters?
Yes. So they battled without me.
Sash.
The last week. Oh no, it's fine as long as we're all kicking butt. I got no problem. Very close bout with P Valley PvP. Switchmasters got a 11-10 win, and they locked a 5-2 record for the whole season, and got a promotion in Battle Frontier. So very cool. I believe the tier we got. I don't know if this is the correct name, but it looks like we're going to Quick Ball tier. At least I'm going off of what we put on Twitter.
Right.
I could ask my team captain just to double check, but I just do it for the fun, to be honest. I don't look too much into that, but it is cool. Right. I'm very happy. The team did very well. Definitely gonna try more in GBL and everything to make sure I'm staying up to date with all the battle moves and mechanics and everything.
Yeah, I know there's been quite a bit of a changes when it comes down to the battles here and there. This season is kind of like we kind of make sure that it gets going with the changes. Unfortunately, the changes this season weren't as big as other seasons, so that's why we don't think that there's been a lot of changes to how there is play, but we'll definitely see during this weekend how the meta has really changed for even just GBL itself when it comes down to it. So it is how it is, and then break it out as it is. Also, quick mention that at the start of the event tomorrow for the Sizable event, the next part of the World of Wonder special research story that happens throughout the season will be unlocked. We get an encounter with another Poplio, I think. I think that's what it's saying. And then like
Poplio.
Yeah, the little like poison ultra beast.
Oh, Poiple?
Poiple, thank you. Poplio. Too many differences. I think we get another encounter with that, and then we have about 125 candy that you'll earn if you complete all the research out there. So that's pretty cool. So another encounter means a better one, anyways. So why not? And of course, you need at least live index 1 and 2. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Chris, I think we have covered everything that we had for almost the last week and a half. So I think we're good. Thank you. Anything else do you think that we need to talk about real quick?
I want to say that's everything. If any of our friend groups happen to send us a Celesteela, I'm like Please. 99% sure we join.
Please, that would be cool. But yeah, it is how it is. I guess some other things here and there, but we'll mention that next podcast for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody for listening to the podcast. Of course, thank you for everybody who has joined us here live on Twitch. We're hoping that more changes are coming for the podcast itself, but it is how it is. Don't forget to you can always check us out in podcast services feeds, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all those places. If you can leave us a review, we would greatly appreciate it. That helps us a lot. Follow our social media, which is of course X or Twitter, however you might call it. Purified Podcast for anything Pokemon Go related, and of course when we go live. Pure Lighter Go for myself. I do post a lot of different things there. Pokemon Trigger Please with the C at the end for Chris. Chris needs to be more into it to talk in there. You can email us anything to the purifiedpodcast@gmail.com. If you just want to say hi, that'd be great too. You can join our Discord. It's free. Just do it, and we'll be there when we can. And don't forget to check us out at the PokemonProfessorNetwork.com or the PurifiedPodcast.com for that. Chris, I think it's time. Bug us out for the night.
All right. Bzz. No, I'm joking. I am very much looking forward to the upcoming events. I think there's something to look forward to for everyone. Get out there, have fun, get catching, and hopefully we got even more news for you next week. Peace out, guys.
Keep purifying them, and we'll see you guys next time.